Ali Mokdad, and I'm here with the first Gracie Barra instructor in the United Arab Emirates. It's Henrique Santana. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come speak to us. Tell us a little bit about your background for those that don't know you.
Yes, you're welcome. I'm a very well-rounded fighter. I've been doing BJJ for the past 15 years. I've been involved with the Gracie family. I also come from, background from capoeira, the Brazilian martial art dance. That's where everything started. I've done all over martial arts like Muay Thai, wrestling. Been involved with a lot of people. Moved to UK in 1996, where I met a lot of different kind of styles of fighting, and that's where I got involved with the mixed martial art. But my real background is BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
And it's Gracie Barra BJJ. So what's the main difference for those that don't know? Because people they hear BJJ, they just think it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But there's different styles. Right. So you have the first Gracie Barra center in Dubai. What's the difference?
That's all right. We have different kinds of way of show the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to people. Gracie Barra is the really Gracie family way of teaching. They focus a lot with self-defense, bring into the real lifestyle. Mm-hmm. In classes we can show you a lot of way of self-defense, and it's a lifestyle, how to be in life, and in and out of the mat. Gracie Barra have created a method of teaching that it's been created since the beginning.
Okay. So when you talk about lifestyle, it's not just on the mat. How does it come off the mat? Is it like a diet thing? Is it just a spiritual thing? What is it?
It's a general, It's bring to people a self-confidence. It's a way to keep fit, and we never know. Tomorrow we walk in the street, we have been stopped by someone, we travel around the world,
yeah.
You never know what could happen. And just we try to make it up a way to people to understand that we have to be ready for any event of confrontation in the street or even the bar. So Gracie Barra has created this world inside the gym, and make sure that everybody come out the gym ready for mm-hmm. outside, and also it helps a lot of people to understand about healthy style,
Yeah.
Living healthy,
Okay, tell me about like some white belts, because sometimes it's very frustrating for these guys. They get on the mat and they don't have, maybe a lot of support at home. So what are the challenges that you deal with white belts, for example?
First thing that I believe in coming to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to learn how to fight. There's no other way. They're all about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, about how to fight, learn how to fight and most of the time how to defend themselves. They're struggling a lot with the strength and the tires of the sparring session.
Yeah.
But what we try to do is to make sure that everybody understands that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is not about strength and cardio. It's about timing, mm-hmm. time the game, learn how to play more technical than strength,
So what would you tell someone who, he's very interested to get into BJJ, but he could be a bit worried about getting hurt, or maybe he doesn't want to compete? What are your thoughts on that?
It's about fighting is up to everyone, it's a personal thing, But what we try to do is try to get everybody involved with the physical contact sport. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the best way to give to the person self-confidence, So with the time, he will start to learn. Some people is very scared. They want to get grabbed. They want to get hurt.
Yeah.
But Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is not about sparring. It's all about lifestyle. You learn how to be confident of yourself with few small techniques, All
right, one last question before I let you go. What do you think? A lot of fighters now critique BJJ in the cage. They say it doesn't work. What are your thoughts on that?
I think there's a lot of controversies in that kind of question, because we've seen a lot of the big stars in the cage doing a lot of submission against the BJJs. You know, it's a lot of controversy, but we recently see the champions doing a lot of takedowns, passing guard, mount position, rear neck chokes, and some few arm bars come from everywhere, and people don't realize that. That's because he's not a black belt, but he's been trained with a black belt. So jiu-jitsu is inside of every fighter in the cage. Is inside. The difference is that everybody trains jiu-jitsu today, and it's getting much difficult to apply the submissions.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to speak to us. We look forward to seeing you or maybe one of your fighters on the mat or in a competition.
For sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.